Hello everyone, welcome back to another unboxing video. This one's gonna be of of Mattel's Amber Collection Jurassic Park Velociraptor. This is the Velociraptor from the first Jurassic Park movie. And as you can see, there's a bio right there. Highly intelligent and aggressive, the Velociraptor is known to hunt in packs with the innate ability to distract and deceive her prey. This cunning predator proves to be one clever girl. So this is their highly articulated figure that's a little bit bigger than their standard ones, has a lot more detail. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. So right here, you just there we go. And here we have the little things that always annoy me. But yeah, so I got this at a GameStop. So far, it seems to be only a GameStop exclusive for about 30 bucks. A bit on the pricier side, if you ask me, but we shall see how this figure is. I've heard a lot of good things, and let me just go ahead and cut these. I've heard a lot of good things about this figure. It looks really cool. I'm excited to own it, and I want to see how it holds up. And it's funny because I remember I said this in one of my earlier videos, and it's still kind of true. I'm not really like that massive of a Jurassic Park fan. If you watch my videos, you would think otherwise, but I like Jurassic Park. I'm not like madly in love with it, but I don't know. There's just that inner child urge that I see dinosaurs and I go, that's cool. And so I see like the Velociraptor, and it's like such an iconic, dinosaur that, at least in film, maybe not in real life, but in film, that it's like, how can you not just, how can you not just go crazy over it? But anyways, here's the raptor out of its packaging, and let's get a look right at it. So right here you can see like the detail patterns. It's very, very well detailed. I love the scaling pattern, and the coloring, the painting on this is actually very good. I don't know, just I love the shades of dark browns and whatnot. Just it's very good. Now I'm already noticing. There we go. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this joints are a little stiff, but like the hip joints are a little stiff, but some of the joints feel kind of loose. But it's actually staying on its own pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say this is for the most part, it's staying on its own pretty good. Like right there. Now, okay, so they do give you a base, and I've seen a lot of people be able to not use the base. And there you go. So she's able to stand on her own. She has a lot of articulation joints right there. You can see that goes back and forth, up and down. The neck is on a just ball joints, and the thing that I like here is that the mouth is on this double. I don't know, what do you call it, like double hinge joint or whatever, or not double hinge. I don't know what you call it, but uh, so the bottom jaw can open up, and it can open up about that wide. And if you feel like that's not wide enough, you can open the top jaw, and bam, you have an even wider, mouth. And I think this, this is just really cool. I really like this. So yeah, that's it. And the tail is on a bendy wire, which, wow, this thing feels very rubbery. Ah, that's really cool. Like it, I was expecting this to be more like NECA, where like they have their rubber tails and stuff, or their bendy wire tails. But this, like, it legitimately feels like rubber. Like, I kind of wish this was the entire body. But yeah, so you can straighten out the tail. It's mine's a little bent, but I'm sure with some with a blow dryer and a hair dryer, I mean, I can warm this up, straighten it out. But excuse me. But yeah, so here's the raptor on even like a cool little feature. It has the sickle claw articulation, of the sickle claw. And so yeah, there you go. That, I think that's majority articulated, very articulated figure. I'll say that it's very articulated. I've always kind of wanted to see specifically a Jurassic Park dinosaur be, have a lot of articulation, because I think that, they're so like expressive in the movie, even with just having, like, I don't know, just they're very expressive animals in the movie, that it's like, man, I wish they had more articulation on the toys. And so it looks like Mattel's finally listening, and they're finally giving giving us those toys. I saw that they released pictures of their blue figure, and I'm definitely gonna get that one because I do really like blue. And apparently they're coming out with the Dilophosaurus. That looks pretty interesting. Yeah, man, I'm just I mean I'm not doing it any justice right now, but the articulation is just really good. I really enjoyed this. Just how fluid it feels. It feels very fluid. Now, just to give you an idea, here is the smaller blue figure. This is the battle damage one, and as you can see, this is definitely a much bigger figure. Here is the I guess this is the jump attack. So again, it's much bigger, and here's kind of what I was curious to see. Here's the Indoraptor, which I thought that they weren't gonna be really that in scale, but I mean I don't know. Maybe I still think the Raptor might be a little too big, but honestly, this I could kind of see this working if you wanted to have them kind of fight each other in like a stop motion or something like that. I think that they actually scale a lot better than the smaller ones because even though the Indoraptor was a very massive dinosaur, very massive monster, it wasn't that. It didn't look like it was that much bigger than Blue, but then again, I could be seeing that wrong. But so I think, yeah, I think the scaling here works fine. Of course, it's in its own scale. These are completely different scales from the Amber Collection, and so yeah, I mean, if you're a Jurassic Park fan, I mean, really, you should go for this. It's one of the only very articulated Jurassic Park figures out there. And if you like dinosaurs, I think go for it. Unless you're the kind of person you prefer more realistic looking dinosaurs, then I can see why maybe you're just kind of not, not about this. But I mean, for me, I'm not a, I don't really care. So for me, this is a really cool figure. I do recommend this a lot. It's a really fun, articulated dinosaur to have, to have in the collection. And yeah, like I said, I'm really curious to see how Blue turns out. I think was it Charlie or Echo, one of them, one of the four raptors from Jurassic World. They're gonna have one of those guys out. So yeah, overall, like I said, really good figure. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's about it. So I haven't I'm getting to the point where I'm almost done with my classes. So you know, like once December rolls around, I'll be I think I'll be more free to like do some more art stuff. So yeah, I hope to see you on the next video. If you want to follow my art Instagram page, it's Giovanni Arts and Collectibles. It's where I have like pictures of my sculptures, my collection, my collectibles, all that kind of stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and see you on the next one. Bye.